We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, boys!
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill! Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Yeah, 26.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's D. Alford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 30.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Good pick, boy.
It's intercepted. Donovan
Put it off the helmet.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Looking quickly here.
7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Kill! 47, 26.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Down and 13.
Kill! Yeah! Here we go. 26.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Pickens left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
But it's 4th down.
Go to 54. Line. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Caught quickly on the slant. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it, around the 18-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2.
Oh, come on, Beats.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Running in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Penix now on 1st down.
Yeah.
Intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Wow.
There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas.
He's about to quit. I'm about to see out of there. Ain't nothing wrong with doing both.
But we also saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it, folks.
Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah.
Movie's gonna quit.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field.
Shit, he about to quit. Got him quitting out here today, baby.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Offensive pass interference.
On play action. Here's Dak. Open man down the
Oh,
field
Sean.
is Turpin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Kill! 47!
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
16 more yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak.
Get in there.
That's going to be incomplete. Good
Oh,
work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't
It's a
allow
fumble
it.
there.
It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly
Hey,
what
that's
every
a fumble.
defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Oh, that rock, boy.
Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Right to the air. Here's Goff.
Oh, man.
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third down and 3.
76. 76.
Laporta in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 on the pickup. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on second down. Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
6-yard pickup brings up second
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Value three. Here we go. White 20. Turbo.
Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Five.
They'll run with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Prescott on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
throw again. Dak. I had a defender draped all over me. Complete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got that complete to Turpin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
To throw is Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's a third down and 4. Now, Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hell, you won!
On 1st down, it's Goff.
Oh,
Throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Throwing, Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Laporta in motion.
5.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Lions called their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
White 20. Hey, Shell. Tiger.
Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Hey.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half.
See that sack,
intercepted.
Let's go.
Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown. And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To Slaw, the man in motion. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive. You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to throw is Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
9 yards.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And this is
my God, I sat down on the ball, man.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. It's a toss play left to Gibbs. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Like 20.
To Slav, a man in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cornell. Done. 20. 5.
Laporta in motion. Goff. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff.
Oh, my. They got him
He'll
critical.
just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Done. 180.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Blood. 180. 12, 12. What's up?
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Yeah.
So, after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Oh, man, shit.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys. They'll go again here with Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 20. Yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
14 more yards.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Block 20.
Williams in motion.
What's up?
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown,